Hello, lovely souls, and welcome back to my channel Divine Tea with Luna. Today's topic is about the full moon in Scorpio and how we can harness this energy, which is going to be hitting us and intensifying during, I think, 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Uh, I feel that it's very important to acknowledge how the moon affects us, how the moon is even represented in our culture, even in tarot, since this is a tarot reading channel. Yeah, so if we look at the moon in the tarot, we know it talks about things that are hidden, things that are uncertain. Uh, the moon is often associated with the form it takes, the ebb and flow of energies which come with it. And I've always been fascinated with the moon ever since I was a child. I even have moon tattoos all around all my body. You can see how obsessed I am, because even my name, the name of the channel and the alias I go by, Adrastea Luna, it all has the moon in it. So I don't know why the moon pulled me so much. I was also intensely and immensely crazy about the character of Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter, and it's the connection that it has with the feminine energies, women in general, because even our menstrual cycles are of 28 days. That is also a lunar cycle. And it's often said that women who bleed during the new moon, they are more of the nurturing types, and the women who bleed on full moon, they are more of the ambitious type, and they charge ahead and they do things and they bring change and all of that. So coming back to it, the moon. So this video is about that, how this moon's energies are going to affect us all. So it's very important that we see which zodiac sign the moon is going to be in during this time. And on the 7th of May, the full moon is in Scorpio. And I know because I'll be feeling it intensely because my moon sign is Scorpio. So it's going to be, I think, double or triple intense for me. And yes, during the full moons, I'm just always in so much awe. Like, I can tell you this, and this used to happen to me like 4 or 5 years back, and uh, even back more further back. Uh, every month I used to look at the moon, and I would just like, it's so beautiful. Yes, and the enchantment of moon has followed me, and I have followed it for as long as I can remember. I paint a lot. That's been my only hobby that I have continued from a very young age till now, and I can't begin to tell you how many of my paintings have the moon motif. Okay, so there's something very pertinent that I wanted to talk about. The phases of the moon harness energies in the sense, of course, we know the most obvious one, the tides, the ebb and flow, all of that. But in our spiritual journeys, we can also use it like new moons are thought and taken as a point of starting new things. It's even said, if during new moon you cut your hair, your hair grows longer. So there are these things associated. There are many rituals associated with the full moon, the new moon, and all of that. But one of the biggest things full moon does is it illuminates, it sheds light on things. So, let me talk about this in the context of right now. Right now, the world is going through a huge, huge spiritual awakening. People are waking up to the sense that there is more to this life than the daily grind, than the daily rat race, and it's so crazy how everything has been come to a halt. How we are in lockdown, and the events leading up to this, they are equally crazy. It's like 2020 is nuts. And the point is, for the longest time, I know people do not look within. People are scared to look within. We do not ever think about our actions twice. We do not think why something triggers us or why something brings out anxiety. We don't know. We don't want to know. We want to be distracted. We want to watch one more episode on Netflix. We want to continue debating on social media and so on and so forth. The point is, we never look inside. And this time, the last 1.5, 2 months, I can tell you, all of us are coming face to face with these issues. For the longest time, I thought I had also healed a lot. And this is needless to say, we are all a work in progress. But yeah, we are all a work in progress, and I thought I had healed a lot of my issues, but this lockdown, oh my god, this lockdown is bringing out issues which goes back as far as 10 years, 5 years. Things which I was like, let go, it's done. But it's not happening that way. We are, I am, my friends are, and I know in the collective I can see it. People are coming face to face. These issues are rising up. The things that you would never ever thinking about, your shadow self, things you need to work on, you would never think about it. You're getting to feel them now. You're feeling the suppressed and repressed emotions right now. So, full moons illuminate all these paths. Full moons are intense. They bring out this part of you which you want to not look at, listen to, bury, all of that. And as I was saying, it's very important to look into which sign it is in. It's in the sign of Scorpio. And I know it's going to affect me a lot because Scorpio is my moon sign. And the full moon is in Scorpio. So yes, good luck to me. That being said as well, Scorpio is a fixed sign. And you know, with tarot also we know that the cups, the suit of cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, they are all water signs. But the thing is, Cancer and Pisces, they are cardinal and mutable, but Scorpio is the one that is fixed. It's like still waters. And we Scorpios are known for something. We Scorpios are known to dive in deep. We cannot take things lightly. We have to get to the heart of the matter. So these traits are also coming up with these energies. By default, you would want, because these issues would be coming up during this time, and it's happening in the collective, it's just not you and me. A very important thing that we need to do is we need to face them. Because let me tell you, and I've made some notes for you guys. Full moon in Scorpio often mean destruction, rebirth. Because guess what the sign of Scorpio is in the major arcana? Death. Death does not mean literal death, and I know because I'm like the nth number of tarot readers saying that death card does not mean death. It just means death of your old self. And I can't stress this enough. If something does not die, a new thing cannot be born again. Life and death are not uh, opposite to each other. It's a cycle. Right now we are in this human life, and we're having a human experience. It's going to end, and we are going to transport to some other dimension on some other soul journey, provided we have paid all our karmic debts. This energy is heavy, intense, and it hits you hard. It's like you can no longer ignore it. You have to come to terms with it, and you have to find solutions. And I also feel this is also new moon energy, that you want to let go, you want to deal with it, and you want to let go. So okay, there are going to be mood swings, there is going to be increased nervousness, you are going to be on your feet, you would feel anxious. But the only way you can deal with it, of course there are other ways, but the best way to deal with it would be to face the issue head on and work on it and understand. It actually would also mean you would actually want to destroy all of these things that have been bothering you. You would want to get that passionate about letting go of these issues. Another very important point I have to make is that uh, this energy also asks you, what are you passionate about? What is your calling? What does your intuition ask you to do? Which direction is your intuition pointing towards? What is it that you really want? And you would see, because this has been coming up in my collective readings for the last 3 weeks, the Fool is coming up, Ace of Wands, so on and so forth. But this one message that I'm getting again and again and again is that why, like, the collective is being asked, who are you? What do you want to do with your life? What are you passionate about? In fact, me starting this channel has also been a result of that, because I have been doing tarot for some time now, but I would have never had the strength to open up a YouTube channel, let alone upload videos more or less every day. And it's like third or fourth day for me. But I got this push that right now, whatever I have studied till now, or whatever spiritual wisdom I have accumulated, it's time to share. It's time to speak out. And guys, this is so important, because do you know why you have that calling? Do you know why you have that passion? Because anything that ignites you is in alignment with your future self, with your higher self, with who you are supposed to be. And I think a lot of us are understanding, because the economy is being affected, our normal jobs have been affected, we have shifted online, a lot of work has also stopped. But I still feel that we are getting this intense call to drop out of the rat race. We are getting this call that there is more to life than blindly earning a lot of money and not having any satisfaction. I think we are all being told again and again, what is it that you truly desire? Because trust me, these passions have not been given to you for just the heck of it. These passions are given to you because you have to do something with it. And I can't begin to tell you, I mean, it's so synchronistic. Like, let me share my experience. I was going through a very difficult time in my life, and tarot found me. I did not find tarot, tarot found me. And I had actively stopped painting for a year. And painting has always been therapeutic to me. And I really had, I really still do believe that one day I'm going to be a really amazing painter, and my paintings are going to stand out and they're going to give messages to the world. And somewhere along the line, I lost that dream. But the point was, when tarot found me, not only did I find guidance, the tarot, the cards, the people, the new tarot cards, the various kinds of tarot cards that are found now, they have been illustrated so beautifully, and that inspired me. That inspired me to start painting again. I am almost painting every day. Like, it's been a blessing, because by now I have like what? I have 20-25 paintings now already, and I have just become such a better painter now. And I've finally gotten the push. Believe you me, before that I used to feel, before this time I used to feel like, no, my paintings are too personal, I'll never sell them. But now I understand that subconsciously when I'm painting, I'm actually channeling a lot. And when I'm channeling, I am getting these messages which need to be shared with the world. And so it happened. Okay. So the thing is, 2-3 things. Let's do a recap. This full moon is going to be intense. You're going to have a lot of mood swings. You're going to be irritable. You're going to be anxious. You will have a deep calling to follow your passion. You cannot ignore it anyway, because it's been building up. It's been building up for weeks now in the collective. And you are going to head on face your fears. And the beginning point of dealing with anything is very difficult. Like, I know I wouldn't upload one video until my friend pushed me, upload, just start. So I understand how difficult it is to take the first step, be it with anything. So today I have a very small but very effective ritual that I do on full moons and new moons, and I'll share that with you. So one thing you can do is, first, just if you are in some other practices like witchcraft, and if you're just a shaman or anything, you can make moon water. So what you do is you fill a jar of water, and if possible you drop a silver coin or anything that has silver in it into it, and you leave it for the entire night and take back the water when it's just before dawn. Now, the main ritual about the full moon is, so, and I'm going to do this as well, so you and I, we are in together, okay, family. So this is what I'm going to do. Make a list of all the things that is bothering you, of everything that is bothering you. And I'll give you an example. For me, all the issues, all the past hurts and angers that are coming up, I have decided I'll actually, on a piece of paper, I'm going to write that person's name, and I'm going to write, what is this person triggering in me right now? And once I write it down, it is a form of release when you're getting something from the inside to the outside. and trust me that my list has a lot of people on it, and so can you. I'm I'm going to do that. Alternatively, what you can do is, on that piece of paper you can write that person's name, what and why they are triggering you, and after you write that, you write, dear universe, spirit, God, any God's name that you resonate with, that you follow, that you pray to. You write their name and you say that, universe, I am taking the lesson this person has to teach me. I am taking the lesson this person has to teach me. But now let this pain wash away. Take the letter and chant it, recite it to the universe. I have learned the lesson that I had to learn from this person, but now I want to let go of this pain. Universe, take this pain away and bring me wisdom. And you don't know how powerful words can be. Just try it once. It has worked wonders in my life. And I do this every full moon. Whatever I need to release, it just does not need to be a person. It can be a toxic habit that you have. For example, smoking, eating fried foods every day, or just not taking care of your body, or being lazy, all of those things. Just write that letter to the universe that I have learned the lessons, or I want to let go of this habit. And instead, after you write that, you affirm that I am going to take care of my body, or I'm going to look after myself, or I'm going to indulge in more self-love. After you have written this letter, you go out, you pray to the moon for a little bit, set the intentions, put it out in the letter, fold it and burn it. When you are burning it, that intention is getting translated into that ashes that are being just, the ashes are just going in the wind. The wind is taking your intention to the universe, and it's going to go wherever it needs to go. And you will be heard. You would be taken care of. So, lovely souls, you must do it, because this full moon is going to be very powerful and intense, and like most powerful moons are, but this one is very important because this is in the sign of Scorpio, and it is the letting go of the old ways and building new ways, because till you don't let go of the old, new things cannot come in. You have to give yourself that permission that you are not going to think from the old self anymore. You have to give yourself the permission to think from the other person. You have to give yourself the permission to let go of the past. So please, family, let's do this together. Let's do this. And I'm uploading this video today. I think it's 6th of May already. And let's do it tomorrow. And then comment down below how the next few days go. I would love to hear it, because I'll be doing it, and it has always been effective, because you don't know how strong and how willful your intentions are. So yes, with that, I want to end this video. Thank you so much for being in tune and listening to me. I really hope that this video brought some wisdom and some guidance and some help to you, and I just really hope you can release whatever that you need to release. If you like the video, please share, like and subscribe as usual. and stay tuned for the upcoming videos. This is Adrastea Luna saying bye bye. See you again.